everybody and welcome back to another video. My name is Chloe and you know what time it is. It is time for another Disney vacation breakdown. I'm going to go through all of my upcoming plans for my spring break trip to Walt Disney World with my mom and my sister Calista. I am so excited. It's our annual girls trip and it's actually my baby girl who I'm pregnant with right now, her first girls trip. So super exciting. Not her first Disney trip. I was actually pregnant when Dan and I went to Disney in February. You guys did not know that, however, which made doing this video for that trip a little more difficult because obviously we weren't going on any of those rides that we would normally go on that are like my favorites. So this time at least I can be a little bit more open and honest with you guys about the plans, and let's just jump right in and get started. So we are leaving on Monday, April 10th. We're flying out with Southwest. We're actually taking a later flight in the day. Our flight leaves at I think around 6:20 p.m. There was a flight to fly out early that morning, but I feel like generally the three of us do better with a later flight, and we don't get in so late that it's like we can't do anything, because there is a flight after ours that lands around like 12:30 in the morning. So it's not the latest flight out, and fingers crossed as long as everything goes to plan. We land in Orlando. We're gonna grab our rental car from Alamo, which we're gonna check in ahead of time so we can just walk right out and grab the car. If you did not know, you could do that with most car rentals. It is like such a time saver. It's so easy. You just walk right out, get in the car, check out at the exit, and you're good to go. Just make sure the name on the license and credit card all match to whoever your driver is in the car, because if they're different, they will give you a hard time. So just keep that in mind for whoever is supposed to be the driver. But like I said, when we land, we're gonna head right to Disney Springs, hopefully, and have dinner at the Boathouse. I got a super late reservation for 10:45 p.m., which is definitely a late reservation, but it should work out okay because we're supposed to land around like 9. So usually it takes about like an hour and 15 minutes to get everything and get through the airport and stuff. So hopefully we'll be able to make it the reservation. If not, I'm sure we'll be able to find somewhere else to grab some food. But that is the plan for our first night in Disney World. And obviously once we're done eating, it is time to go check into our resort, which is none other than the Contemporary Resort. I'm so excited to stay here for a full trip. Dan and I have done a couple nights here and there at the Contemporary, and we've always really enjoyed it. This is the first time I'm doing like a full week's trip at the Contemporary though, which I'm so excited about. We splurged a little bit and we upgraded to the theme park view, so we'll have a view of the Magic Kingdom, and Happily Ever After is back, so we'll be able to see Happily Ever After from our balcony. It's just gonna be amazing. And my mom stayed there with my dad on their honeymoon 34 years ago, pretty much almost to the weekend, and so this will be her first time staying there again since her honeymoon. So it should be really exciting, and I think we're all really looking forward to staying in the Contemporary and being walking distance to Magic Kingdom. And of course, I'm excited to see the new Incredibles themed rooms. I think they look really cute, and I can't wait to see one in person. Our first full day in Disney, we are heading to Epcot for Flower and Garden Festival. So excited for Epcot. I love the Flower and Garden Festival. I think it's probably tied for first with Festival of the Arts for me, but I just love the flowers everywhere. I love the topiaries. I can't wait to see like the new Encanto topiary and the Tiana topiary. So super excited about that. The plan is for the three of us to get Genie Plus for the day. Even though I can't go on as many rides as they can, I'm still paying for it because we're not waiting in lines, especially over spring break, as much as we can avoid it. So I'm definitely paying for it. And we need to decide probably what will be our first ride. I don't know if they want to ride Ratatouille. I can ride Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, so that would be a fun one for me to do. But if they really want to ride Test Track, I don't mind doing Test Track first for the Lightning Lanes. It just means we probably won't get the Remy one, but that's okay. And then we'll probably do Soarin', and I'm sure they're gonna wanna do Guardians with the Lightning Lane, and obviously Spaceship Earth and Living with the Land and all those fun rides. I did look at the festival menus. There's not a whole ton on my list of things that I want to try, but I definitely wanna get the Violet Lemonade because it's non-alcoholic, and I think it'll just be a super fun drink to get. And there was just a couple other things that I saw on the menu, but not too many, which is nice because it can add up pretty quickly if you're hitting up all of the booths in one day. And I forgot to mention, we are gonna start our day, or at least some point in our day, we're gonna go to Space 220 in the lounge and have a nice little lunch. I do like booking the lounge just because we don't have to do the set price menu, and then we can kind of just pick and choose from the appetizers which ones we want to get. Fun experience, and it gets us a nice air-conditioned place to have a little delicious lunch. And after we do all of our Epcot fun, maybe we'll hit Frozen up too. That's always a fun one to do and one that I can do. And after we have all of our fun at Epcot, we are gonna have dinner at Via Napoli. So excited to eat dinner here again. We were almost gonna eat somewhere else for dinner in Epcot, but they brought arancini back on the appetizer, so we made sure to book Via Napoli. I'm so excited for Via Napoli because I love their pizza and I can't wait to have some arancini, so that should be so good. We'll probably head out once we've done all of the rides, and it should be a super fun day in Epcot. Now, originally we were gonna do Magic Kingdom first, but when I looked at the schedule, Magic Kingdom always has, or not always, usually their extended hours for deluxe resort guests falls on a Wednesday. So we flipped our days for Epcot and Magic Kingdom. That way we could be in Magic Kingdom on the day that they have the extended hours. While I have an annual pass, when we go to Disney, my mom and my sister just get one park per day. We don't do hoppers. We don't really enjoy the hoppers. The parks are just too far apart for us. So we always just do the one park per day. Even with my annual pass, I maybe have hopped one time in the whole time having my annual pass. Like, that's how much I don't enjoy hopping. So we switched our days. So our second full day in Disney is Magic Kingdom. But before we get to the park, we are going to go to the Wave and have a delicious little breakfast. That is our tradition before Magic Kingdom. And even though we're already at the Contemporary, we're not going to change that. So it just makes the most sense to have breakfast there because the food is really good. And then obviously we can just walk ourselves over to the Magic Kingdom and enjoy our day there. My sister definitely wants to go on Space Mountain, and I'll probably go ride the People Mover a few times while they ride Space Mountain. And we're just gonna hit up all of our favorite rides. Definitely Peter Pan's Flight, PhilharMagic, Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion. Magic Kingdom right now is kind of my favorite park because it has the most that I can do, but it should be a super fun day and I'm so looking forward to it. We're all wearing like purple outfits for the Disney 100, which we did not plan. Actually, I don't even know if that's why they're wearing purple. That's why I'm wearing purple, but it should look really cute in all the photos. And I'm just so excited for our day in the Magic Kingdom. And then to end our day, we'll end the kind of park day. We are going to have dinner at Cinderella's Royal Table, which this will be the first time I'm dining here since all the princesses have been back, which should be super, super fun. So excited to see all the princesses, and you just can't pass up like having dinner in the castle. It's just one of my favorite things to do in Magic Kingdom. And Happily Ever After is back, which should be playing while we're having dinner in the castle. So that should be super fun to hear while we're in there having dinner. It's always so magical in there with Happily Ever After. Like, I've seen many, many people get proposed to after the fireworks end, and like you'll see like 3 people popping up like proposing to their significant other. So it's always so cute. Makes me cry every time. But that will be our dinner, which it is a later dinner, but like I said, that night there are extended hours. So my plan is hopefully to get my mom and my sister a lightning lane for Tron during the day. And then with the 6 p.m. boarding pass drop, I'm hoping that I can get them a boarding group for the extended hours, because I've heard that Tron is way more fun at night, which I feel like that's true of any sort of ride. Like, Test Track is way more fun at night versus during the day, in my opinion. So hopefully I can get them on Tron at night as well. And I'm just looking forward to kind of having a fun day in the Magic Kingdom, me with my mom and my sister. So it should be super fun. The next day we are heading to Animal Kingdom, and I'm so excited because I haven't been to Animal Kingdom in quite a while. Like, it's been a minute since I've been to Animal Kingdom, and I'm so looking forward to going there. I can't wait to have lunch at Satuli Canteen. Give me all the cheeseburger pods. And while there's not a ton that I can ride in the Animal Kingdom, I'm looking forward to all the snacks. I'm getting myself a Night Blossom. I'm gonna get myself some street corn. I'm getting myself some ice cream from the place over by Everest. Like, Animal Kingdom probably has my favorite snacks in all of the parks, so while they're riding the rides, I'm gonna be snacking. So I'm so excited for Animal Kingdom. It's always fun too, just to be in Animal Kingdom. And there are like the walking paths that I can go on and see the animals. So even though I can't do the safari, I'm still looking forward to seeing like the tigers and the gorillas. Like the last time we went to Animal Kingdom over spring break, the gorillas were super active on the walking trail. So it should be a super fun day in Animal Kingdom. And then that night we are having dinner at California Grill, which I love California Grill. Still do have the set price menu. They were doing the 50th anniversary set price menu, but even though that has finished, they're still keeping the set price menu, but the menu has changed a few things. So one of the things that they brought back, which I'm so excited about, is the goat cheese ravioli. I love the goat cheese ravioli. That was my main complaint about the 50th anniversary set price menu. So I'm happy that they're bringing that back, and we'll get to watch Happily Ever After from California Grill, which should be super nice. And I'm just looking forward to a nice evening at California Grill. Plus it'll be so nice to have dinner and just be able to pop on the elevator and go back down to our room. It's gonna be so like easy and convenient, and I just love it. The next day is our final full day in Disney, and we're starting off our day with breakfast at Topolino's Terrace. It's funny because when I was booking reservations, I saw the reservation for Topolino's Terrace the day that we were going to Hollywood Studios, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna book it just in case, like maybe we'll decide we want to go there. Kind of forgot that I had even booked it. And then like a month later, my sister was like, oh, I really wish that we could go to Topolino's Terrace. And I'm like, you know what, let me try and see if I can get a reservation. I go back into my Disney experience. I'm like, oh yeah, better travel agent than I thought I am. I booked it for us without even realizing. Or I realized it at the time, but I forgot that I had booked it. So it worked out that we already had the reservation. So we're gonna start our day there. My mom has never done Topolino's Terrace for breakfast. She's only done the dinner. And my sister and I did Topolino's Terrace back when it was just like the distance character meet. So I've never done Topolino's Terrace with a full breakfast experience, so I'm looking forward to that. And then after Topolino's Terrace, we're going to head to Hollywood Studios, and it should be a super fun day in Hollywood Studios. I'm looking forward to riding Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and of course Toy Story Midway Mania, and I'm just looking forward to having a fun day there. Hopefully we can stop by Baseline, get like a charcuterie board or something, and I'm kind of hoping that the crowds aren't as bad as they were this past week, but if they are, we'll be fine. We'll figure it out, and just kind of looking forward to having fun with my mom and my sister. So should be a super fun day. Hopefully they can get on like Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster and all those good rides, because I know Tower of Terror is definitely on the top of their list, and I wish I could go out with them, but I know that they'll definitely want to go on Tower of Terror. And then that night, our final dinner in Disney will be at Chef Mickey's. We're staying at the Contemporary. I feel like we have to do Chef Mickey's. I kind of wish we didn't have 2 character meals in one day, but it'll be fine. We'll still have a good time. And the last time we ate at Chef Mickey's, we actually booked like last minute on my bachelorette trip that I did with my mom and my sister, like before I got married. And we had a really good time when we ate there that night. The food's not like the greatest food in the world, but it is Chef Mickey's. We're at the Contemporary. Like, how can we not eat at Chef Mickey's? And we're staying right there. I'm sure we'll be able to see it from our room every time we walk out. So I'm just so excited to get to eat there as well. And then I'm hoping after Chef Mickey's, we can go back up to our room and watch Happily Ever After from a balcony. I'm not sure if we'll make it back in time from Epcot to watch Happily Ever After. And I feel like we're paying for theme park view. We have to watch Happily Ever After from our balcony at least once. So hopefully after Chef Mickey's, we can go back up and watch the show from there. And then our final day, which we're leaving this evening from Disney, we're going to check out of the Contemporary, and then we're gonna head over to the Grand Floridian and have lunch at Grand Floridian Cafe, which is always a tasty little lunch. And then we'll head to the airport once we're done eating. We're probably gonna do like a little bit of a monorail loop. Maybe we'll get off at the Polynesian too, but we'll just play that by ear. But we're looking forward to kind of like a chill little afternoon before we head home that night. And then for flying home, the plan is to sign up for MCO Clear, which is like Orlando's offering this free version of the expedited security service. So it opens up like 3 days before your flight, I believe. So we're going to sign up so we can hopefully do that and kind of have like a fast pass for the airport. I've heard the airport's been pretty busy lately, so hopefully that should get us through security a little bit faster. And I will leave the link for MCO Clear down below. If you're going to do it, I would just recommend putting like an alert in your phone so that like 3 days before your flight, you can sign up and get your spot reserved for MCO Clear. It originally was only through flights that like went to noon, but now I believe they've opened it up through flights that go, I think you're 6 or 7. So our flight's definitely covered, but just take a look and see if yours is as well, because it should be a huge help if Orlando for some reason is super busy when you're flying, which it will be for us because it's just past Easter week. So should be a great time. And those are our plans for our upcoming spring break trip. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to go. Like I said, it is the week after Easter, so spring break crowds probably will still be in effect. But I know last year when we went the same week, it wasn't too bad. Most people went the week before Easter, and also annual pass holders in Florida, if they don't have platinum passes, are blocked out for these 2 weeks, so it does help with the crowds a little bit. So it should be pretty helpful, but I'm so excited to go. And let me know down below what your favorite place to eat at in Disney is. Is it a character meal? Is it a signature dining meal? Is it a quick service? Let me know. And thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.